going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
And in a lot of ways, if you really study it, Joe, it's better than gold. It's easier to store. You can move it around more quickly. And that value and that trusted network is growing. It's 110 million now. By 2025, it'll be at 1 billion. And if we're right and it adopts pursuant to Metcalfe's law, you want to own some Bitcoin. And, be prudent. Anthony, you don't have to own a lot of it, but just own.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. Also, those who've donated to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. And then also, those who are shopping at both stores, much love to you. Now, of course, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. Yesterday, guys, as Jerome was speaking, the markets went up. So we had the stock market up, cryptos up. If you watched my Jerome Powell video yesterday, you know. Jerome basically stated they're going to watch the markets fall if you understand finances. That's what he said. But guys, let's get over into Bitcoin here. We have a few articles. We have, is Bitcoin worth the risk of using your stimulus money checks? And guys, the only thing I can say is I'm not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research. But definitely, guys, we see Bitcoin all over social media. We see it all in the mainstream media. Definitely, please do your research in all seriousness. If you have $1,000 or $2,000, you don't want to put it in Bitcoin. You want to do your research, find an altcoin, so therefore you get better return. Now we have Bitcoin can now be sent directly from Twitter with the Bottle Pay social media app. And guys, do not forget, Facebook DIM is working behind the scenes because that social media platform is for the fourth industrial revolution. Remember, the Crypto Teacher told you that, and I'm going to put everything together at the end of this video. Now, we also have 60K Bitcoin is in sight after what Morgan Stanley stated. Also, with the Fed announcements, we know that Morgan Stanley and the Fed didn't say anything new. Also, guys, we have Bitcoin and Ethereum inflows this quarter is already at 4 billion. Of course, with coin shares, grayscale. But we have to remember that's also part of the manipulation. Now, getting over into the actual indicators, guys, don't forget we have volume, we have Tether. Now, don't forget Tether was at about 37 billion for about 2 days, but it's been at 38 billion 7 days and counting. Do not forget to pay attention to that. We also had China come out talking about Tether's money laundering. We know as a bigger picture is going to be set up with China, Tether, and Bitcoin. And don't forget about USDC. We have the Fed facilities closing on March 31st. Also, guys, we have Bakkt today. So we did see a dip. We moved back up, but I definitely see us dipping a little more. But of course, our indicators are going to let us know. And we know when it comes to the weekend, we're the only game in town. So that'll help save us. Now we have CME, Ethereum, and Bitcoin futures at the end of the month. We know, guys, at the beginning of the month, yes, we're breaking records. But then at the end of the month, guys, we know we take that dip, and then they need Bitcoin back on the 5th. So those who've been with me since January 20th, we do the same thing every single month. That's right. Make money. Not your financial advice, not financial advice. Please do your own research. Now we have Kyber Network gains 40% as the 3.0 network launch approaches. Also, guys, getting over into the actual crypto news, we have Scaramucci. We know he's a hedge guy. He was in the White House for like 2 weeks before he got fired. But we have Bitcoin is better than gold if you do your research. So, guys, we see all these billionaires that never tell you the truth that Bitcoin is gold, a store of value. So we know they're trying to sell us a narrative because we know Bitcoin was set up for what? That's right, payment. And Bitcoin Lightning is that second layer. Now we have SEC has 45 days to respond to VanEck Bitcoin ETF filing. And in 45 days, guys, nobody's going to care about Bitcoin. And remember, the crypto teacher told you that. Nobody's going to care about Bitcoin, NFTs, cryptos. Because what? Because the weather throughout the United States is going to get hot. People are going to be traveling, getting out, making money. It's only going to be us, guys, sitting here, those who actually care about finances. Now we have the French retail giant will launch Tezos-based stablecoin. And like I stated, that's the reason why Facebook DM is going to be so important. Because that is the platform where all these stores, including jobs, that they can do tasks while they're sitting at home. Remember, the unemployment numbers keep coming back. Over 700,000 each week unemployed. 700,000 each week, not month, week. So the fact is, guys, remember the fourth industrial revolution is a new world order solution. Remember, they created the problem, the C word, shut all these small businesses down. They're going to wait for the reaction. Remember, this free money ends September 6th. The people are going to beg the government. And what are they going to do? Run in with the solution. Fourth industrial revolution. Sit at home, make money, get free money, programmable money. We know where this is going. Now, we have Filecoin goes on a tear and pumps 40% in 2 days. Those part of my Patreon, we already know, guys. You know I keep you ahead of the game. And lastly, guys, we have China Digital Yuan could go global. Is that correct, guys? We already know it's going to go global. We funded it, guys. As Anthony Sutton stated, the Fed, Morgan Stanley, they funded the rise of China. Remember, the Fed took us down to 0% interest. We have pensions broke. We have baby boomers not getting any interest on their savings. We have all these people out of work, and it's still counting. It's still rising, even as economies are starting to open back up. We know this was a big plan. We see the rising yields. We see Biden's tax package is about to come that's going to hit the market, which nobody's talking about. And then also we know the Fed is going to start tapering back on this balance sheet at the end of this year going into 2022. And then we start to see the rise of regular interest rates inside of America, which is going to bring down America to Babylon, and the rise of China. And guess what, guys? Do you really think the rise of the digital yuan is not going to affect Bitcoin? We know China controls the hash rate of Bitcoin. Now remember, guys, yes, we've made a lot of money. But when it comes to the crypto teacher, I tell you the truth. Because yes, the truth hurts, but what does it do? It sets you free. We know the rise of China. They control the currency. They're going to control Bitcoin. The IMF didn't add China to the basket of currencies for no reason. The gold-backed digital yuan will be attached to the IMF digital SDR, and a percentage of that digital yuan will be backed by gold. Remember, the crypto teacher advised you. Because remember, when it comes to the New World Order, everything is planned out. And guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, Crypto Teacher stock channel, do not forget about that. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, you got that home stocks, the C word, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home getting free money and waiting on that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day.